Hello, and welcome to the Vibrational Empowerment Network. Today, this is the first series of Light Body Meditation. And so, this is a meditation connected to your light body. And so, let's talk a little bit about what that is. So, to talk about your light body, we need to talk about your pain body because it is through our pain that we seek our light and that we emerge into the light. So there are six teachers that I'm going to introduce you to today. And those teachers are to help you understand the purpose of your feelings and the purpose of those feelings. Each one of those teachers is a feeling. And the first teacher today we're going to go through and work with is resistance. You know, what does resistance teach us? How do we know what it is to accept without resistance? How would we even fathom what it is? So resistance is our pathway to know what it is to accept. Forgiveness is preceded by our judgments, and our judgments are the pathway to know forgiveness and understanding. Control is the pathway and our teacher to know trust and our ability to trust ourselves and not to seek the outcome, but to create from our presence and our own resonance. Fear is our next teacher to teach us what love is, sorrow to teach us what joy is, and pain to teach us what it is to feel good. So this is a scalar wave meditation. And let's talk a little bit about what a scalar wave is. A scalar wave is defined as two opposite frequencies. And so we're talking two frequencies that are 180 degrees apart. And so 180 degrees, you know, if we're looking at the geometry of anything, 180 degrees is going to be half a circle. And so we have a whole circle making 360 degrees. Emotionally, you guys, what we do is we swing on the pendulum from one side to the other. Let me show you an example. I just want to be happy. Oh shit, I'm sad again. So, as the human, we seek to validate ourselves, and when we do so, we shut down from receiving. And how we do that is through charge. And let's talk about what I mean by charge in this context. And today we're going to talk about a negative charge, which is protecting ourselves. It's also that situation, let's slow everything down, okay? And then a positive charge is feeling weak in the situation, being pessimistic in the situation also. Now, since the law of sympathetic vibration teaches us that the same frequency attracts the same frequency, then that means that when we resist things or seek to protect ourselves, then we attract situations that tell us that we have to keep doing that. If we have the Eeyore syndrome, probably should, or probably not good enough, then we are attracting situations that are telling us that it's not good enough. So your energy is healthy when it pulses. And a little of the history of really how I came across this to create this is through the ancient traditions, number one, and especially the ancient Toltec traditions. The Toltec people are from central Mexico and spread throughout the Americas. They speak the same language as a lot of the tribes here in the Americas. But the Toltecs are masters of their feelings. And that means that they have been developing what it is to process their feelings and to live from their feelings for a long time. And in the old history, some of the shamans moved away from the heart, but the new shamans, and they call us the new seekers, are working from the heart. And so, the scalar waves that we're going to work with, it's all about feeling it. This meditation, you're going to be awake, you're going to be alert, we're going to be breathing. I'm going to be taking you through it. I'm going to be showing you some images of opposite feelings. And we're going to be holding those opposite feelings in our hands. And so when I take my hands like this, my right hand opposite my left hand, I'm going to imagine drawing a line in between my right or left hand palm to the other palm. And when I draw that line there, I'm literally creating this scalar wave. And holding it is the hard part, by the way, because we want to charge either feeling. Say, for example, in my right hand is control, and my left hand is trust. And so all the ways that I'm trying to control the outcome and what it feels like to be controlled being met with my ability to trust and trust myself and know that giving away my trust can never take the place of truly trusting myself. And so trust becomes the energy that overtakes the control when they come together. And imagine creating this orb in your hands that's 360 degrees, that's complete, to understand the totality of what I may be trying to control and how I'm not trusting myself and what the results are from both of those experiences. So this process is to help you master your feelings. You won't master it in one sitting. That's why we're going to have many of these meditations, and we're going to change it up over and over again for you guys. Get that fly out of my face there. Got a friend. It's so hot here in Arizona. He's probably thirsty and trying to drink my sweat off there. So in a moment here, we're going to have Jade play some gongs with us, and we're going to show you guys a video as I take you through the guided meditation. It's going to take about 30 to 35 minutes, so you know what you're getting yourself involved with. And if you're watching this after the live stream, you can take some time. You can put some headphones put some headphones on. Today we're going to work with the Mercury gong, and it's really super functional for this meditation because to silence your mind or to silence your dialogue, to get the dialogue to change in your mind. And what I mean by that, I mean your story, what your mind tells you, the bullshit it tells you. Getting the mind to come into that silent state, what I've learned is a direct result of collapsing charge, either protecting myself or feeling weak in a situation, which creates space and silence for me to receive and share who I am and begin to pulse. And so don't worry, guys, if you don't completely understand what I'm saying, because this is a new concept. I'm not aware of any meditations in the world like this. But I'm sure there will be after this. And it is basic science we're talking about here. And I'm going to give you the key to everything right here, okay? Your feelings are sound. And so your feelings adhere to the law of physics, the law of sympathetic vibration. And that's what we're here to teach you guys about at the Vibrational Empowerment Network. These are the things that we know work. These are the things that my clients use all the time. These are the things that I have used to develop my awareness and what it is to live in a shareable reality. To put ourselves first means that we have something to share. And I guess a great segue before the meditation is to describe to you guys what's shareable in your life. And nature is shareable in your life. Nature is literally defined by science as a shareable wave because it doesn't give us anything, it only shares, and it can only share with us from what it receives. So I use this over and over again, but imagine the fruit tree of what it must receive to share the fruit with you. It must receive the right moisture, temperature, nutrients to literally share. Imagine if you received all of those things in your life to share who you are in your relationships, in work, in your career, in your home, with your family. Imagine if you were shareable in all of those realities where you put yourself first and then you had something to show up with and share. When we give, we only deplete ourselves and then we feel victimized, and it leads to situations where we decide to trust no one, including ourselves, and then live from our reason. And it's a very sad reality to live from your reason. And I'm sorry for all you intellectuals out there on that one. but it is not fulfilling. And if anybody really, really thinks it is, you can private message me, please. And I will tear it apart, because fulfillment doesn't come from the mind, it comes from your heart. And let's take this step together today toward fulfillment. And the pathway for that is the pathway through. And we must go through our feelings, not avoiding them. Avoiding them only attracts the same energy. And nobody's got away with avoiding shit in their life. And anybody will tell you, and as you guys know, when you've went through hard things, you had to go through it. And so this process is going to assist you in going through it. Now, it is quite simple, and it seems simple, but that's why we want to keep you in your breath. We want to keep you in your awareness, because this is about developing your awareness of your ability to accept yourself, to develop your awareness of your ability to understand and forgive yourself, the development of the awareness of the ability to trust yourself, the awareness of the love that you are, the awareness of your connection that is rooted in the love that you are, and the awareness of your ability to feel good, to know that pleasure is the opposite of pain, and our openness to allowing ourselves to feel good is equal to our ability to share that pleasure, to share that joy, to share that love, to share that trust, to share that forgiveness, and to share that acceptance. So get comfortable and stand up or sit up, because let's stay awake, let's stay conscious, let's stay alert. There's two types of meditations. There's concentration, and there's creative visualization. We're going to kind of work with both a little bit. And the concentration piece is holding both feelings. The visualization can come later. Right now, we want to stay alert with our eyes open and our breath and our hands, so we can really start to feel our electromagnetic field. And that's what we are, you guys. We are a torus. And literally it is rotating just like this. They've measured it up to 8 feet outside of your body already. And that's what we are. That's what everything in the universe is. It has a toroidal field. And so this toroidal nature is the key to transforming and developing our consciousness. And most likely we'll learn in the future, who knows, that the same technology that is beyond our world, maybe spaceship technology, is possibly the same technology, the way that our brain operates. So many mysteries inside, and so many mysteries inside. So if you guys are ready, we're going to start the meditation. And so let's begin by taking a couple deep breaths. And know you can breathe through your nose, you can breathe through your mouth, you can breathe through anything that you like, you can breathe through your heart. So there's no right or wrong way to do this meditation. It's literally about your feelings. So let's open up our energy a little bit. Let's envision that column of light that is in the center of the toroidal field. And let's extend that connection into the earth, into the heart of the earth, and imagine being enveloped in the earth's toroidal field, because you are, and because we are, all the time. And when you feel connected to the heart of the earth, to the heart of the Earth Mother, let's imagine receiving her energy now through your feet and light column, through your knees and hips, and into your abdomen, relaxing all of your organs now, and in to your heart space. So extending that column of light, that middle of your toroidal field up into the heavens, connecting higher and higher up into your source connection. And know that you all have your own source connection. And we call that connection forward at this time to align your field, to align your heart, to align your connection with the earth. And when you're ready, let's begin to receive that golden light now through the top of your head, relaxing your mind, and through your brow, opening your perception, and through your throat, relaxing your vocal cords, and into your heart space. So allowing now the energies of heaven and earth, your connection to the heavens and your connection to the earth, to meet in your heart. And imagine the figure 8 is coming forward now in your heart. The infinite connection to the earth, the infinite connection to your soul, the infinite connection to your divinity. We call it forward to be present in the heart at this time. And we open the doorway behind your heart, extending a horizontal column of light out the front of your heart and the back of your heart, penetrating each energetic layer and opening the crossroads for the light body meditation. And so let's stay in this presence for a moment, feeling your field, feeling your connection into the earth and into the heavens, and how everything meets in your heart, and allowing your heart to expand, to pulse. As you bring yourself back to your breath, imagine on the inhale you are receiving your worth, and exhaling your worth. Breathing in and receiving your bliss, and exhaling your bliss. Breathing in and receiving your clarity and sharing your clarity. Breathing in and sharing your heart. Slowly now. Slowly. Breathing in, breathing out, receiving, and sharing who you are. And let's take a couple more moments here. Allow the gong to take us forward before we begin working with the scalar wave meditation. taking you deeper and deeper now into your awareness and bringing it to deeper and deeper into your feelings now. As we begin to call forth the first feeling, our first teacher. So we call forth our resistance. So imagine any resistance in your day, in your life, in your relationships, in your feelings. Wherever the resistance may be, call it forward. Notice what it feels like. Really call it forward into your body now. Allow yourself to feel as much as you're willing to feel in this moment. And let's slowly now begin to bring both hands in front of your body. Palm facing palm. So that in your right hand, we're calling the energy of resistance. And in your left hand, we're calling the energy of acceptance. So we're calling forth your acceptance now, your ability to accept who you are. And imagine breathing in your resistance, receive it. And exhale acceptance. And breathing in acceptance. And exhaling resistance. So allowing resistance and acceptance to meet in your hands, in your body, in your field. Take a couple breaths. Breathing in resistance, exhaling acceptance, breathing in acceptance, exhaling resistance, and allowing the awareness between your hands to build. The awareness of your acceptance as it cancels the lower frequencies of your resistance. And the awareness that all that remains is your acceptance. And don't worry if you're not there yet. Allow yourself to feel it. Right hand, resistance, left hand, acceptance. Imagine a blue cord from your right palm to your left palm and hold that cord there of both feelings until the circle begins to form beneath and above the blue cord of awareness. Holding it in your field. Big breaths. Resistance being transformed by your acceptance and verticalizing your awareness now and bring awareness into your field. Imagine holding a blue circle or blue orb in your palms now, the orb of acceptance, the awareness of acceptance, the acceptance of your worth, the acceptance of your ability to feel good, your acceptance clarity, the acceptance of care, the acceptance of your honesty, the acceptance of your awareness, and the acceptance of your connection. So we call forth the energy of acceptance and allow it to pulse now. Allow your hands to pulse, allow your hands to push apart from one another and to fall back together. Feel the pulse in your hands. Synchronize it with your breath. The universe is full of tension and resolution, expansion and contraction. Feel it in your hands now. The expansion and contraction of your ability to accept. And so we create the first foundation now of the first awareness, the awareness of acceptance. that your ability to accept yourself is the first step. The ability to accept the situation. The ability to accept. So imagine taking that energy and put it into your heart now. The energy and awareness of acceptance. Allowing it to expand your field and to cancel out any low frequencies of resistance. Resistance to your essence. Resistance to your awareness. So moving forward now and into our next duality. And so calling forth in our right hands judgment. Calling forth in your feelings what it feels like to be judged. What it feels like to judge others. And in your left hand we call forth now the feeling of forgiveness. And so allowing our judgments, especially of ourselves and our inner judgments of our dialogue, to be present. All the story in our mind that tells us that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy, that our best wasn't good enough. Let's meet it now with forgiveness. And let's now imagine drawing a light blue cord or line of awareness in between our right palm and our left palm as we begin to hold both feelings in the same space. To open, allowing your awareness of your ability to forgive yourself to take hold in your field, to meet all of the judgments that you are ready to feel in this moment, and allowing it to be verticalized now as forgiveness and the awareness of forgiveness comes forward, and holding now a light blue ball of forgiveness and understanding, because understanding is made up of judgment and forgiveness. So grounded in the awareness of your ability to forgive yourself, we call forward ourselves. And now feel the pulse in your hand. Imagine your hands are around your whole field and allow yourself to feel the pulse, pulling it in and out like your breath. In breath receiving and out breath sharing. Expanding your field now, expanding your pulse now, allowing your field to be bigger, to take up more space, to be more comfortable, to not be compressed, to not be protected, but to be vulnerable, which means open to receive and share. When we protect ourselves, it means open to attack. Forgiveness, awareness of forgiveness and acceptance is what we have built. It is in your palms. It is in your awareness. Moving forward now into our next duality and calling forth control. And this idea that we must know the outcome of things to feel safe. I can guarantee you have never felt safe by knowing the outcome. So call forth your control, and to know that the only thing you truly control is your ability to feel. So we call forth control in the right hand. Call forth control in our feelings, feeling controlled, what it feels like to control others. And we call forth trust now in our ability to trust ourselves, not to give away trust and trust others, because that leads to betrayal. When trust is absent, control is present. So we call forth both at this time and allow the bluish violet cord to form from your right hand control to your left hand trust, and hold both feelings in the same space. Come back to your breath. Come back to your awareness of what it is to feel controlled or want to control the outcome, and what it is to trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. Allow them to meet in the same space. Allow yourself to hold the line so that the circle forms, so that you no longer perceive it from 180 degrees, but you see the totality, the 360 degrees, from control to trust. Breathing in control and exhaling trust. Breathing in trust and exhaling control. Syllable hue, the syllable of trust. To fortify the awareness of trust, feel it in your hands. Feel the pulse of your trust field, of the awareness of trust in your field now. Call back your trust from all that you have given into, to truly trust yourself and to only share your trust instead of give it away and be betrayed. So we call forth the awareness of trust in our field and the pulsing of that awareness. Return to your breath. Connect your breath to your field. It is the same. Breathing in and receiving your trust, and exhaling and sharing your trust. Expansion and contraction. Tension and resolution. The nature of the universe, the nature of you, the nature of vibration. Now we have went through the unconscious, where the mind really holds. And so we call your trust, forgiveness, and acceptance now to step forward into our next duality. Stepping into the subconscious now, and stepping deep into our awareness of our fears. Notice we must trust ourselves to go here. We must have trust to enter the heart. Otherwise, we are concerned about everything. So calling forth the fear that you are ready to feel, the fear of not having security, the fear of not having a deep connection, or the fear of what you cannot control. We call it forward at this time. Calling forth fear in my right hand, and feeling it, feeling the fear. And calling forth the love that I am into my left hand. And beginning to draw the violet cord between my right palm and my left palm, the right from fear to love, and holding them in the same space. The love that I am meeting my fear of not having security. The love that I am meeting the fear of not having a deep connection, of not being fulfilled. The fear of what I cannot control. Love is here to teach us about these fears. It is here to teach us that love is the root of security, that love is the foundation of connection, and that without without trust, there is no love. So fortifying our trust, forgiveness, and acceptance of the love that we are to meet our fears and to create the awareness of our essence. Breathe in fear, exhale love. Breathe in love, exhale fear. When they are both together, they cannot hold the same space, and love wins. Love transforms the fear. I am love, all there is. I am love, all there is. And the awareness of the love that I am is present in my field at this time. In your hands, allow the pulsing to be felt. Synchronize it with your breath. Feel the pulsing of the love that you are. And allow the awareness to build, to grow. Called, tone the syllable mu. It is the sound of the heart. It is the sound of love. And allow the pulsing of the love that you are to be felt in your field, to expand as we root our reality in the love that we are. Exhaling it, allowing all those that you love and wish to love you to meet you in your awareness of love. And allowing this moment to feel the igniting of the violet flame, of the flame in your heart. And we call forth the gratitude. We call forth the presence. Oma Teatl, Oma Teatl, Oma Teatl. You are the tip of the arrow where masculine and feminine meet. You are the violet flower infinity codex, the point of integration of the mother and the heart. So allow the violet energy to expand to your whole field now as the love that you are is received. The amount of love that you're willing to receive, the amount of love that you are then able to share. Take this moment to go deep into the heart, into the shadow. If any more fear is coming forward, to meet it with love, to meet it with the love that you are. It is the most powerful thing that we all possess. It is the least used. Receive it. Put yourself first. sadness, all separation, and all abandonment. I call it forth in my right hand, and I allow myself to feel it. I call it forward. All the feelings of abandonment and sorrow that I'm willing to feel at this time. And I call forth my joy, my connection in my left hand. And I allow the white cord to begin to form between my right palm and left palm. The cord of awareness of all of my sorrow and all of my joy. I call forth all times that I have been abandoned, or abandoned myself, or abandoned the Creator. I call it forward at this time, and I call forth my connection from my higher self, from the part of me that said it would stay with me the whole time. I call it forward, and that connection to meet any separation, disconnection, abandonment. Holding that awareness now in my palms. Breathing in separation, exhaling connection. Breathing in connection, exhaling separation. Breathing in sorrow, exhaling joy. Breathing in joy, exhaling sorrow. The foundation of our connection is in the love that we are. And when love is present, the awareness of connection is unfurled and unpacked into your field, and allow that unpacking to begin now. As your connection rooted in the awareness of the love that you are, your joy begins to expand. Feel it in your hands, feel the pulse. Come back to your breath. The syllable E, the sound of connection, to fortify the resonance in your throat, in your heart, in your abdomen, even in your knees and in your feet, toning throughout your body, the connection felt at every level. So moving on now and moving forward and moving through to our pain. So I call forth in my right hand, feeling victimized. I call forward in my right hand, entitlement, being an asshole to myself. I call forward my pain, my story of why it's not good enough, my story of why I'm not good enough, my story. I call forth in my left hand my ability to feel good, to know that allowing myself to feel good will meet my pain, and that I abandoned my ability to feel good by attaching to my pain, meeting it now. Right palm, pain, left palm, pleasure, drawing the gold cord between pain and pleasure now. And holding it there. It's okay to feel it, you guys. It's so okay to feel it. You're worth it. You're worth feeling every bit of it. And know that feeling it is the pathway through it. Feeling it is the pathway to transform it. So breathing in pain, breathing in victimhood, breathing in entitlement, and exhaling pleasure, humility, diplomacy. And let's take a deep breath in on this one. And exhale. Allowing the pain to be transformed into pleasure, into joy. And breathing in, deep breath. Exhaling. When you laugh, you cannot hold your resistance. When you laugh, you cannot hold your pain. Allowing yourself to feel the pulse of pleasure, of your ability to feel good, your light body, it's in your hands now. Connect it with your breath. Breathing in pleasure, your ability to feel good, breathing in your humility, the courage to face the pain, and sharing your pleasure, your bliss. Called, tone the syllable re. Allowing the awareness of your light body to come forward. Rooted in your connection, rooted in the love that you are, rooted in your trust in that love, rooted in your forgiveness, and rooted in your acceptance. Imagine in your hands now you have all of your teachers and all of what they're here to teach you. This time to go deep, deep, deep within now. As the gong sounds, take us deeper and deeper into the heart of the essence of yourself. Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the first introduction to the Light Body Evolution meditation series. This is just the beginning, and today we went through the basic meditation, and we're going to take this meditation and go deeper and deeper in the self-awareness development of our feelings. If you want to master your reality and create from your feelings and not feel like you're having to work super hard all the time, but are in the flow of your own essence and your own reality, this meditation will assist you in what it is to go through your feelings and to live from your pulse rather than living from your charge. So I'd like to thank Jade and the Quantum Resonance Institute, where we are shooting from today here. And of course, we are on the Vibrational Empowerment Network. And join our network. Join the bronze section for now, and we're going to give you an update of everything that the network's going to have on it, so you guys can see it and figure out what package really works for you. And we want to meet you where you are, and we love and care about you, and we're here to empower you vibrationally, emotionally, and in any other way that we can. So thank you guys, and we will see you next week.